Hey everybody, it's Ernie again, and this is your economical version of speaker cables. And the reason why this thing's coming up after 1,000 years is because I notice a lot of people are spending too much money buying XLR cables for your controller or mixer, and you really don't need it if you're not going to go anywhere further than 50 feet. So here's an economical way of using, speakers connected to your controller or your mixer. Anyway, so what you do, first off, you're going to have to buy this. This is a really good quality. It's made by HOSA. It's called a CPR 203. It's a black and red RCA heavy duty cable with an RCA on the end like that. And basically, we're talking about 10 feet. So it's about 10 feet. It's about $13, $14 at the most. And it's a good quality cable. So it's 10 feet. This goes to your speaker, and this comes out of your mixer. But 10 feet is pretty short. And they do make a longer one, but it's still not going to be long enough. So your best bet is to go to Best Buy. Oh yeah, by the way, HOSA did not send this to me, so I am not promoting it in any way or fashion. I just think that they make good cables. Anyway, then you go to Best Buy, and you buy the RCA coupler. Here's a red one, and here's a black one. Do the math there. And then you buy a 12-foot RCA audio cable at Best Buy. They're actually a good quality RCA. It's pretty thick. It's not bad. It's not shoddy quality at all. It's a good quality cable. And what you do, you split it apart. So now you have two cables. You got a 12-footer on each end going to each speaker. Plus you have this coupler and a 10-footer here. So that's 10 plus 12, that's 22 feet away from your mixer or controller. And that's a pretty good range to be away from your ears, so you won't get tinnitus or anything. So about 22 feet, 10, 12, 22. And it's not bad. It's to separate your speakers from your console or your DJ booth. Now, if you need to go further, you can get yourself a 25-footer RCA to RCA and use a coupler and couple it to the HOSA 10-footer here. So that'll be 25 feet plus 10. That's 35 feet. That's kind of extreme, but I did use this bad boy at a Christmas party that I did because they had me set up next to the Christmas tree, and I had to get around it somehow, so I had to use this one here to wire the speaker that was closer to me so it won't be right next to my booth, because I don't want speakers blasting in my ear. That's the reason why. I do have wireless transmitters and receivers for wireless speakers, but it wasn't worth hooking up because, like I said, it was less than 20 feet away, 15 to 20 feet away. So it doesn't. It's not worth pulling those things out. It's just put this in your gig bag. This is a 25-footer. This is a 12-footer. And I'll be back to show you what it looks like after I split the wires up out of this bad boy and hook up the coupler. I'll be back. Hang on.
A few moments later.
Okay, we're back. I pulled apart the stereo cables off of this Best Buy cable, 12-footer. And here it is right here. And I put the coupler on it. The coupler is connected to the HOSA 1/4 inch to RCA. And so now I have 12 feet plus 10 feet. That's 22 feet. And basically 22 feet isn't much, because if you have your speaker on a stand, you're going to be wasting about 4 or 5 feet when you have it going up to the speaker. Or if you have some other kind of speaker that is kind of tall and you got to hook it up, you got to hook this bad boy to, you're going to be wasting about 4 to 5 feet. So you take 4 to 5 feet off of 22, and I don't know, you still got, I don't know, 15 feet left, or 15 or 16 feet left. So that's not too bad, being away from your mixer or controller, 15 or 16 feet. So your best bet is not to get anything shorter. Getting it longer is pretty good too. But like I said, this isn't for like a speaker you're going to have far away. This is a close monitor speaker. So this cable is for close monitoring. So a 12-foot and a 10-foot is a perfect length. It's not too much. It's not too little. And it will do the trick. And here is the other RCA that came out of the box from this Best Buy cable. And here's a HOSA CPR 203. And the prices are pretty reasonable. This box is $7.99. It's $8. The HOSA is like almost $14 at your DJ store or music shop. And these couplers are like $5. So it's not bad. And okay, you're probably asking me the big question though. The big question is this: these couplers, it's going to pop off, right? Like that pops off. Well, they will, but if you are careful, they won't. But that doesn't mean anything. So your best bet is just to use some black tape and just tape it around here, so it won't pop off. Or if you want, use some gaffer's tape or duct tape and just temporarily put it around the coupler so it doesn't unhook when you're pulling on it. But don't glue it or solder it or do anything like that, because you want to make sure it's versatile. So you can either use a 12-footer to it, or if you buy the optional 25-footer, you could go longer and hook up your speakers that way. But this is an economical way of using your RCAs. And like I said, it's not going to cause any humming, because the rule of thumb is RCAs have a 50-foot breaking point when it comes to hum. So you'll get away with plain clean, clear sound with RCAs. I mean, you got to think about it. The old DJs from the olden days, that's all they used from their mixers. They didn't have XLRs. They just had RCAs. So, talk to Grandmaster Flash about that. All right. Anyway, chat with you later. Save some money. Use the RCAs. And the only reason why I bought some more is because my old ones were getting worn out. I mean, I had them go through doorways and they would get smashed up. And, you've got to change things once in a while. All right, everybody. You guys have a great week, and keep on DJing. All right. Bye-bye.